So, y'all, we back in here with another Just Ask Rob. Got the email pulled up right here. Subject line reads, marriage question. Okay, let's see how this goes. Says, Rob, I have been with my girl for more than 10 years. We just started living together after 5 years. I am sure she is the one I want to be with. I have been successful and she is a big part of that. I think there are lots of benefits to getting married, and financially it has benefits. When I first brought up marriage, she wanted a prenup. After I agreed, she said marriage is so final, it reeks of monogamy. Neither one of us want to do that. We have been living together happily for 5 years. Even though we have been together 10 years, I have never cheated, never been tempted. I know as a man that must seem crazy to you. It does not seem crazy. That's what you want. but um, I know as a man that must seem crazy to you, but I think of cheating like eating a dollar burger from McDonald's when you have good food at home. I have never been seriously close to cheating. I can't help but looking, but I see these girls and I think, she's fine, but probably don't give head like my girl, or ass ain't that big. She probably can't cook, or she probably can't cook, probably not smart. That's a smart way to think about it, bro. And I keep it moving. I've watched a few of your videos and live streams when you're playing Call of Duty and my lady finds you entertaining. Mad love to you and your lady for fucking with me while I'm playing the game. Actually, I might do that shit a little bit later here. Get online and go live and play the game for a little while. But my question is, should I stay with her even though she does not want to get married? Or is there a way that I can put marriage to her that it feels appealing to her? Thanks. Now, listen, let me tell you something, man. First of all, she's already telling you she don't want to be married. All right, I don't know what's holding her up. And until you get to the bottom of what's holding her up, because based on what you wrote down here, she says monogamy, it reeks of monogamy, and neither one of us want to do that. What you should have told her is, no, you don't want to do that. That's not, it sounds like you said you good with monogamy. You don't want to fuck with nobody else. But she may not feel that same way about you. Now, I'm not saying that means she doesn't love you. All right? A lot of people mistake that. They think that because somebody don't want to just be with them sexually for the rest of their life, that they don't love them. That doesn't mean she doesn't love you. That doesn't mean she doesn't care about you. That means she's being realistic. All right? Now, there is no way you're going to put marriage to her unless you can leave that door open. And you don't seem like the kind of brother that's trying to leave that door open because you all the way in. You're fully vested in this situation. There is no way to put marriage to her because she gave you one hurdle with the prenup. You jumped over that one. The presentation of that second hurdle lets you know that that's not what she's trying to do. Ain't no way that you're going to make her do that. You're not going to be able to present it to her in any type of way unless you tell her, well, let's just be real. There's a good chance we're probably going to fuck other people. All right? Let's just be real. I think more people should do that. Quite frankly, this should be a conversation that's had. It's never had. People just get on this love shit and they move and don't even say nothing. She's trying to be real with you, which I respect from her most definitely. But she's not where you are. And at this point, you got some decisions you need to make. Whether you want to stay with her unmarried, she clearly wants to be free. Not saying she don't love you, not saying she don't want to be with you, but she wants to be free. She don't want to be tied down. She don't like the absoluteness of marriage. And a lot of people don't, but a lot of people just get married anyway. What you need to be happy is that she didn't just say yes and marry you and then turn around and you get your little world shattered by finding out the truth in a couple years. A lot of people doing that instead. A lot of people doing that. She's keeping it real with you. So if nothing else, she's keeping it 100 with you as far as what she wants, what she needs in her life. And she don't really want no absolute marriage situation where monogamy is a thing that she just has to be. She doesn't want to do that. You have some pretty big decisions to make. Because at this point, you can shoot her a raw deal. Say, you know what? If you're not trying to get married, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. This is your only option. Your only option is, well, I won't say it's your only option. What I'll say is either you give her that ultimatum or you let her know, well, I want to be married to you. So monogamy isn't something that's important to me too. Because I love you, it doesn't matter to me. Don't know, based on what you said about cheating, don't know if you about that life. But ain't no way you about to spin this, man. Ain't no way you about to spin it. Ain't no shortcuts. Ain't no the way you put it. Uh, try to make marriage appealing to her. You're not gonna be able to do it unless you adjust the rules. She thinks that the traditional rules of marriage is what's gonna apply. Y'all can make your own rules. People can make their own rules. They just don't typically because they worried about what society gonna say. Worried about how people gonna look at them and how they shit set up. Worried about everybody else who don't fucking matter as opposed to the two people matter. And this is all that matters is you and her. That's it. All that matters is you and her. And most people try to factor in, well, how everybody else gonna think about this shit. But she's trying to be real with you, man. Ain't no way you about to push it to her. Other than one or two ways. You either go ultimatum. You tell her, well, look, damn it. I want to be married. I don't want to keep being single like this. Either we gonna take it to the next level or I'm gone. I talked about this on one of my live shows where people talked about where people get into a situation where they feel like they're wasting a lot of years with somebody. At this point, you know exactly what's going on. So now if you're staying in this situation, then you can't be bitter or anything with her for not bending to the rules or the construct that you're trying to build for yourself and her together. You can't be mad at her for that because she kept it real with you. Unless you want to leave that door open for her. Yeah, no, you want to get married for the, I want to say, make sure I quote you right, that you want to be married for the benefits of marriage and the financial benefits of marriage. If that's what you want to build on, then that's what you need to build on. But she thinking that you about to come in here and try to lock that pussy down, and she may not be ready for all of that right now. She keeping it G with you. She may not never be ready for that. Most people aren't ready for that. They just act like they are. If that makes sense. Most people are not really ready for that. They just pretend that they're ready for that when they're really not. And this is why divorce rate is what it is, based on infidelity. And that's actually not even the main reason for divorce. The number one reason is finances. So, understand that, man. Understand the woman. If you love her, y'all been together for 10 years, so I'm sure you love her. But you need to know, if you trying to get married and you ready to do it now and she ain't ready, then you need to make that deal or give her, the only way to make it comfortable for her is for you to leave that monogamy part is what she's not really trying to fuck with. And it doesn't really sound like she really want to fuck with marriage. So you may want to find out, well, what is she afraid of? They want to sit down and have a real conversation with her. She may be afraid to fail. Maybe she's afraid of the absoluteness of marriage. She may be afraid. A lot of people are. Because there's a lot of rules that they feel like they're going to have to follow that they may not be able to keep up with. Which is one of my main reasons. I know damn well I'm not even boyfriend material, let alone marriage material. I know I ain't built for it. Because I can't follow, I can't say I can't follow the would-be rules of it. I ain't built for it. I know that. And I tell that to anybody that's going to be interacting with me. I'm not built for the rules. If you want the standard typical shit that's going on out here in the world, I ain't the one. And that's basically what she's trying to tell you. Even though y'all together, I think that's big. I think that's real big that she's keeping it real with you, man. I really think that's big. You say you're not interested in fucking with nobody else at all, ever. And she may not feel that same way. So you may want to sit down and have a conversation with her and see exactly what's stopping her. What's holding her back? What does she think of? What type of marriage she think y'all going to have? That's really the main thing. Because if she can tell you what type of marriage that she thinks that you want from her, then you may be able to figure out what her fears are or why she's apprehensive about being married. Most women aren't. I'm very surprised about this. Most time this is flipped. Honestly, this is an interesting situation because typically it's flipped over. He ain't ready, and she is. So this is a interesting situation, but I think you need to sit down and have that conversation with her and find out the ideas that she has about marriage and the things that she sees as what marriage is out here. And you may be able to console her by letting her know that, look, baby, we can make our own rules. Fuck this shit. Fuck society. We can make our own fucking rules. But if you ain't ready to do that, you need to be getting your ass up, coming up with your exit strategy, and letting her know you ain't built for it. You can't do this no more. You ready to be married. So, because there are plenty of women that are ready to be married. Seriously. Or at least they think they are. At least. But I hope this helped you out in some way, brother. I really appreciate the message. Y'all already know what it is. We're here to help each other. Y'all comment. If you feel like I left something off. I do feel as though that your lady is keeping it real with you, man. And if nothing else, if it was me, I can't say because I'm not the type of dude that want to be married, but hearing somebody be that real with me, that'll make me fall in love with somebody, man. I'll be that type motherfucker. Like, what? You don't not no monogamy? You ain't fucking with that? Like, what the fuck are you? Really? I've been waiting for you all my life. But everybody's different, you see. Everybody is fucking different, man. But you need to have that conversation with your woman. Mad love for you sending me the email. I hope this helped in some type of way. Y'all already know what it is. Comment if you feel like you can provide some further insight to the situation. Maybe you had the same situation happen to you. Maybe some of y'all are in the same situation right now. Comment. Let's give some insight. Help each other out. Mad love, y'all. This has been another Just Ask Rob. I'm out.